Hi, what is going on, everybody? I am Eric Biggs, and this is last weekend's cruise. We are riding today in the phenomenal 86 Pontiac GT Fiero, and joining me as my little co-pilot today is the wonderful Cody Mac, stand-up comedian, handsome man of Austin himself. How's it going, buddy?
Dude, it's going good. We're going good. For the first time in a very long time, I can actually say
it's good.
Life is good.
It's good.
Life is good right now.
Yeah. The current car is running well. You got the Mazda 6.
Mazda 3. Yep.
Mazda 3.
She turns 11 this year.
What an old bitch, dude.
What an old bitch.
See, yeah, say, God damn. What an old bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
still purrs like a kitten, though.
Yeah, well,
I love it.
Brought it down here from Colorado.
Yep.
How many states have you driven that thing in now? Because did you buy it in? I took it to Colorado?
No,
okay.
I bought it in Colorado.
Well, let's go through your process of cars.
Okay. Okay.
Let's start. First car.
So my very first vehicle was a 2001 GMC Sonoma.
Fuck yeah. It's what every boy's first truck should be.
Yep. And it was a hand-me-down from my dad.
Hell yeah. You said single cab?
Extended cab.
Extended, even better, dude.
Extended cab.
Just enough room to put like a book bag and shit in the back.
Yeah, I had two 12-inch woofers in the back.
Yep.
So you heard me coming.
Yeah.
You heard me coming.
Subs, probably an exhaust that was either had rust holes in it or was cut off.
No, it was normal exhaust.
Oh, okay.
But the passenger door and the hood were tan. The car itself was navy. The truck itself was navy. Because I decided that I was going to take the vehicle before it was mine, and I put it into a tree.
Nice. And then your dad's like, guess what you get to drive?
Yeah, you get to drive this shitty truck that you just wrecked while I go get me a new one.
Yeah, hey, remember that fucking truck that you took and totaled?
Yeah.
Guess what your first car is?
Yep. And then once that vehicle died out because it got in such bad shape that anytime it would hit a bump, it would blow fuses and die.
Nice.
And then after that, I got a 2005 Jeep Liberty that was my mom's.
Ooh.
Another hand-me-down vehicle.
Yeah. God, the Liberties are...
Yeah.
They are what they are, you know? And
it was
like,
rough. When she finally died, she had 250,000 miles on it, so I couldn't be mad about it.
Well, that's pretty good. That's,
she lasted.
Yeah, that's honestly very impressive. Especially for a Chrysler product.
Yeah.
Because they're such junk.
Oh, it was... I'm not going to say it was a good drive whenever it did like 135,000. It wasn't good. I didn't take care of it.
Yeah.
I think I might have gotten an oil change in it once. So that might have played a part of why she died so fast.
You're like, I don't know, the oil is very thick. It's like cream in there. Is that what it's supposed to look like?
I was like, oh, it's supposed to have oil in it? Well, I just put gas in it. Gas and oil is the same thing, right?
It all works.
I thought it's all the same thing.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know, there's no oil pump. What do you mean?
There's no oil gauge on this dashboard. It didn't have a light that told me, hey, your oil needs to be changed.
Dude, I've heard of people before buying a new vehicle, driving it until it explodes, and then being like, it's like, hey, you'd never change the oil. And they're like, it came with new oil. And they're like, no. Every like 3,000 to 5,000 miles, replace that shit.
100%.
Do a filter every 5 to 10, maybe less also, but like, goddamn. So after the Liberty...
After the Liberty is whenever I got to actually buy my first car.
Okay.
It was used.
Of course.
Why not? Actually, for the record, I don't think I've actually ever owned a car that wasn't used.
Yeah, I don't know if I know anybody who has just like went out and bought a brand new vehicle.
Well, if this deal keeps going as great as I think it's going to be going, I might be getting a new car.
Well,
but, you know, hey, I got to keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
We got to keep winning.
Yeah.
And then after that, after the Jeep died, I got a 2008 Ford Fusion. It was maroon.
Okay.
I named him Barry Allen after the Flash.
Okay.
I owned the car for 2 weeks. It flooded in my hometown, and I had to go around because I lived on a lake. So I had to go the longest way ever, and I did not know that way. I was going way too fast, and I did not know that there was a sharp turn, and I drove the car through a barbed wire fence.
Wow. Your cars have had hard lives.
I'm a bad driver. And I'm an even worse owner of vehicles.
I'm picking up on that. I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing a trend. It might not be their fault.
Definitely not. 100%.
A lot of operator error on some of these bad girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was horrible. I did that, and then I drove that car until it died, which I took that car up to Colorado.
Okay.
I took it to 3 mechanics before that, just to be like, hey, is there anything I can do so I can get this car to Colorado?
Yeah.
I just need to get to Colorado.
Yeah.
All 3 of them said, you're not going to make it to Colorado. And I was like, fuck, because we replaced the fan in the front because it was damaged hard.
Okay.
By the
barbed wire, yeah.
By the nice barbed wire fence.
Okay.
I'm still very curious to know what happened to that fence, if they ever got it fixed or whatnot.
There's a good chance they might not. If it was just like some old farmers, they might have just been like, we ain't got cows in there anymore, it's all right.
I did that. I only owned the car for 3 years, by the way.
This poor fucking car. This poor car, dude. Fucking.
When I was in Colorado, I was on my way to work, and the engine went pop, pop, and no more car. I parked it at a junior college's campus.
Nice.
Because that's the nearest thing that I could push my car to.
Okay.
Left it there for 3 weeks. It had 7 parking tickets on it. Surprised it did not get towed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They must have just been like, you know what, we're just gonna keep on racking up parking tickets on this motherfucker.
And it was a junior college. Yeah, so like, I'm not paying you at all.
Oh my god.
And then I sold the car to a junkyard. They came and towed it.
Junkyards, I think, love you.
I have brought them so much business.
Yeah, so sad. I don't know. You've bought a lot of cars, but you haven't sold any.
No, they all died. They all died with me.
You've sold 0 fucking vehicles. They just get to you, and then that's their end of life.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
Send your grandparents my way.
Yeah.
we will take care of them. Yeah. They will go to heaven, I promise.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a long haul. Dude, you're fucking a widow of vehicles. Like, I'm here till end of life. It might be my fault.
But let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. The Fusion probably committed suicide.
Oh yeah, that's fair. It was
that's
like,
probably what happened.
It was like, please God,
just
no
take
more.
Me out.
It's like, now he's in fucking Colorado. Do you know how high up I am right now? I think there's 2 cars that kind of define people.
Okay.
And it's your absolute dream car and your realistic cool car to buy. Some people, they're the same.
Okay.
I don't think they have to be. You know what I mean? Because like, you could be like, oh, you know what? I really want a Ferrari, but a Corvette would be cool. You know, like, so what is your... This is my absolutely the coolest car of all time. If you just had unlimited money, what would that car be? Win the lottery tomorrow, $500 billion.
I might be wrong on the year.
Okay.
But I believe it's a 1967 Ford Mustang.
Okay.
With the cherry red paint job.
Yeah, like the fastbacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
That's my dream car, and like for that to be my dream car, I also want it manual. I can't drive a stick yet.
Okay.
So that sucks. So I'd have to learn how to do that first. But that's the absolute dream car. That's I've made my money. I'm retiring. I just want to sit in my house, play with my car all day.
Yeah. That's like we have all the money.
Yep.
We're just taking off.
Yep.
So now let's just say you're doing good.
Yeah.
You're doing good. You got the disposable income, but you don't have the billions. What's that? What's that car that, like, you make that first real good comedy check? What would be the thing that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go buy that, and that's gonna be my cool fucking car I'm gonna drive around?
It's a 2001 Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider.
Okay, so full on Fast and Furious.
Full on Fast and Furious.
Full on Fast and Furious shit.
Yes. It's literally the purple car from Fast and Furious.
Yeah, that Ludacris drives, right?
Tyrese.
Tyrese, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, yep.
Wrong black guy.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, they both rap, so.
Yeah, they do. So, yeah, I like it.
That is the car that, if I have the money and I find it, I want it.
Yeah.
I wanted the convertible. I wanted like full-fledged all the way through.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that particular paint job, but if it is like that paint job, I don't want it in purple, I want it in blue.
Oh, okay.
I want it in like a baby light blue.
Gotcha.
I think that plus the silver, I think would be a beautiful car.
Yeah.
When the Fast and Furious and like Too Fast and Furious, all that shit came out,
yeah,
my job or dream job at the time, I was a fucking unknown child at the time, it was to be a street racer.
Oh, nice.
Because I thought I understood what the word nitrous oxide meant.
Of course.
I just need a car with NOS.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Just hook me up with NOS and I'll be good.
NOS, man. And then I played Need for Speed.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is easy.
Yeah, yeah.
This is definitely what I can do for a living.
Yeah, there's not even anything to this.
No, it's just press the button. That's it. Just. But then I grew up and I was like, oh, that's not even legal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I wanted to be a criminal since I was a child.
Yeah, it's not legal and it takes so much engine building to be able to do. Like, you have to do so much.
Yeah.
So, because if you're gonna bottle baby a car, you gotta fucking have such a built engine in it, or else it just goes, hey, you wanna send your piston 4 counties over? Cylinder 3 has left the chat.
And at that moment, I was like, all I need is like an AutoZone membership, and I got it.
Yeah. Dude, they got the cool stickers and everything.
I just want something to go, and now I am just happy that I even have a vehicle that goes.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Because, let's be honest, the comedians at our level, they're either Uber drivers or they're Door Dashers, or they don't have a car, period.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just happy that I have a car that goes.
Yeah, that is the joys of being at our point in comedy, where you make some money here and there.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is cool. And then you're like, is this enough to live off of?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
Do I still have to have a real job?
Yeah.
Yep, that sucks. Every time.
One of the things that I thought about like pretty recently that occurred to me, okay, say if being a comedian blows up, which is the dream, how do I have health insurance?
You gotta pay for it out of pocket.
Oh. Alright, that sucks.
Yeah, you either have to pay for it out of pocket or you don't have it.
I think I'm just gonna marry a beautiful woman that has it.
See, that is the real goal. You just marry a chick that has her shit together, and then you can just not have yours together at all. I think.
Well,
however, I am not a scientist.
It definitely does take rocket science to get to that point. Yeah. I have been blessed with a woman with not only her shit together, but she has aggressively helped me get my shit together.
That does help. That does help a lot.
I did not know that all I needed was almost a very unlimited bank account.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
It helps so much.
Yeah, anyone that's like, money doesn't buy happiness, it's like, yeah,
fucking liar.
But it helps.
It'll buy me a new car.
Yeah,
it'll buy me a new car.
Yeah, it might not take care of all of my problems, but 95% of them will be solved.
Like overnight, almost, which is bonkers to me. Well, what is your dream car? What's your dream get up and go?
So, I have a couple. One of them is a '63 split window Corvette. They only put the split window in the '63 Vets. They're like the original Stingray car. Okay. So that's one of them. I want to go and have a fleet of different Fieros with a bunch of different builds on them.
Okay.
I want to be the Fluffy, like how like Fluffy is with the VWs.
Yeah.
I want to do that with Fieros.
Okay.
I think that'd be cool.
We can do another lap too.
Yeah, and then I think I've always wanted like a 69, either Chevelle or Camaro. But I am a big vet guy.
Okay.
I do.
What is it about Corvettes that attract you?
So, I've been told it's the white trash in me.
Okay.
And I don't disagree with that. Like, I think it probably holds some bearing. But I have a cousin who is a big car guy, has a lot of cool shit. But he got into vets, like, right in the time whenever I was really getting into cars the most.
Okay.
Like, you know, my, like, mid-teens, like, he'd been driving for a little bit. He had bought a C6 Vet and built it and did all kinds of, like, racing in it and all kinds of stuff like that. So I think that's one of those things I'm like, you know, it's like a instrumental point of being like, that's a fucking cool car to have.
Yeah.
Like, they're fast, they're great on the track. Yeah, they're fast and furious, you know. But I think I have the problem where I want so many cars that I'm gonna have to be successful or so poor for my entire life.
Well, you know, getting into cars, you know, that'll probably be both true.
Yeah. My dad always said, I got you into cars so you wouldn't have money to do anything else. And it's so true.
Okay, so my dad's the reason why I have a drug problem. Great. Fuck you, Dad.
If he would have just got you into having cool cars, you don't have money to do drugs.
Fucking Dad. I knew somebody was to blame for my drug problem.
Yeah.
I knew it.
God damn it.
If he would have just let me, you know, do one screw, now hold the flashlight.
Yeah. So just let me turn the wrench one time. Your whole life trajectory would be different. Like, one Allen wrench set and everything could change.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Instead, he just yelled at me about holding the light in the right way.
Yeah.
And now I have daddy issues. God damn, Dad.
So, since you do have a good woman in your life.
Yeah. For the first time. No,
if you get successful, is there a car that you'd be like, I want her to drive this? Kind of like certain vehicle. Is there a certain vehicle that you'd want to put your successful your wife that's now successful from you as well in, to be like, yeah, guess what? Look what my chick's driving.
I don't know, but I just really hope that the trunk that I put her in has enough room, because I would hate for her little ass to be cramped.
Yeah, well, so probably anything, you know? And
preferably like a Ferrari or something with the engine in the back, so I could put her in the front of it.
Yeah.
And if I, you know, hit somebody, she's the first to go.
Yeah, and then you're like, all right, time for a new wife.
Gotta buy a new one.
Yeah.
Lord.
The second wife gets a G-Wagon. That's what we figured out.
No, like, I honestly, like, would have no preference. My thing would be, it would just make me happy to know that I would be able to buy my woman her dream car. Okay. Whatever her dream car is. I would just, you know, feel a little bit more of a man that I was able to put her in her dream car.
Yeah, absolutely. I dig that.
Because right now, man, this woman that I have, man, she's achieving all my dreams for me. Like, you name it, here you go. And it's like, wow. She's doing things that I didn't even know were dreams of mine. She's doing those for me, and it's like, God damn.
You're like, yeah, I didn't even have this goal.
Yeah, and now it's achieved.
I didn't know you could have health insurance and money for food. What is this?
Well, first off, I didn't know that you could have drugs and food at the same time.
Oh, okay.
For me, it was one or the other.
Yeah.
Like, having a woman, I get both. So it's a hell of a blessing.
Either get to do drugs or no food. Do I get Whataburger or? Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, I appreciate you jumping on, joining us.
Anytime, man.
For this week's edition of Last Weekend's Cruise. And go on ahead, tell people where to find you, what kind of stuff you got coming up, going on, all that.
All right. Well, you can find me on socials at Cody Mac _. It's just that, because I did change everything because make things a little simpler for people. I have July 17th. I'm going to be performing at Cap City doing the Funniest Person in Austin competition. I'm so fucking excited for that. I also am, if everything goes right, the first week, August 2nd, I'm going to be in Columbus, Ohio, doing the Columbus Funny Bone.
Hell yeah, man.
If everything works out right for that show. And multiple times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, I am on Twitch. I live stream video games because I'm a fucking nerd. You can also find me there at Cody Mac _ as well. So you guys can tune in whenever and just, follow and share with the journey that we're going to be going through.
Fuck yeah. Well, hey, thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Tell me if there's anybody you would like to see come on. Any questions you want to go and ask people about their car journey. And thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
See ya.